So I've recently made videos about denials and denying reality, and now I see some content talking about the idea that you should ignore reality, and all of this is signaling to the same thing, which is the idea that reality that you see, the 3D so called, it's a reflection of something more fundamental and real, right? Just like you are casting a shadow on the ground. The shadow is not the source of you, right? You are the source. The shadow is just your projection on the ground. And so Neville Goddard wrote an entire book about this subject called The Fourth Dimensional Thinking Out of This World. And what is fourth dimensional thinking? It is that everything exists right now, creation is finished, and all that you could possibly be exists right now. And this is what Dr. Joseph Dispenza talks about as the quantum realm or the quantum potential. And then it ties back to the Hermetic philosophy, which says that the all is mind, the universe is mental. Basically, everything is mind, and mind is potential, right? What is mind? Mind can imagine anything. So, the potential to imagine anything exists. Therefore, the potential reality of whatever that you can think of, if you can think of, it exists. Otherwise, you would not be able to think of it. And so, the only difference is sustained imagination or sustained state of being from within shifts reality, not mere fantasy or just, frivolous thinking or, daydreaming. Those things don't shift reality. What shifts reality is either emotionally charged thoughts that you do not contradict afterwards. This is why small things easily happen for people, and they're like, why can I manifest a cup of coffee so easily but not my specific person? Well, a cup of coffee is insignificant, while the specific person, we have inflated it to, gigantic degrees. That's why it does not shift. It can shift with just one thought, so long as you don't contradict it. But that's the thing. This is where ignoring reality comes. This is the idea that you must ignore whatever you see in your 3D reality and live from your fourth dimensional self, which is the world of mind, world of imagination, which is the cause, and this world is the effect. So how does that look like in practice, right? And how have I done it? I have shared a number of times my story on this channel, and briefly speaking, when I was buying a flat in Russia, Russia is heavily sanctioned, I was not getting my money here, and reality was showing me that is impossible, right? And in those moments, I first of all had my reactions to whatever, but then I realized fourth dimensional thinking, and I said, this is a shadow. This is a shadow of the real world of imagination. So in my imagination, what I imagined was I was walking in the flat that I wanted to buy. How can I walk in that flat when it does not exist in my 3D? Because it exists in the fourth dimension, the real world of imagination. And if I walk there, believe it to be the truth, because I know that that's the only real reality and this is a shadow. Well, I did that, and then I ignored whatever was happening in the world, in the 3D, and 3D was showing me the opposite, but I kept doing what I was doing in my imagination, and then everything shifted. So the key word is I kept on doing what I was doing in imagination, and I was doing it in first person, and I credited that to be the real reality and not this reality. I ignored the 3D. This is exactly how I have the life I have in Russia. I've shared my story of manifesting my specific person who is now my wife, and we're living a life here while I was in Malaysia in the COVID times when travel was banned. Long distance relationship, 3 years long, and it was like a mess, and there was no way in sight where we could even meet. And now here I am. And in those 3 years, when reality was showing me that it's not happening, give it up. What did I do? I again went fourth dimensionally. And I saw myself living in an apartment in Russia. And I kid you not, the apartment that I have is like 90% the same details that I imagined. And of course, I was living there with my wife, right? I was already fourth dimensionally bringing there, here, and the future now, right? And I was not imagining it as a future. Here's another trap that people imagine it as a future event. No, you bring there, here, and the future now. It's all now. Everything exists right now in the fourth dimension, in the higher dimension, the causal realm. So I did that, and then initially I was dallying like all of you guys, right? I was the same. This is why I can relate to everything that you guys say, because I was there. But at the end of it, like by the third year, the beginning of the third year, I really went all in, and I said that now I have it, right? Before I was just doing the practices, applying the imagination, but I was not actually believing in the reality of my imaginal acts. And it's a decision, right? A lot of you will say, how the hell I know or believe it? You decide that you do. You decide that you have it now, and then you don't contradict it. You don't go back on your imagination, you don't go back on your word. This is where ignoring reality comes into play, right? Ignore reality and you will get whatever you want. Is because this reality is even a misnomer. This is not reality. You are reality. You are reality. What you see in the objective world, so-called, is a shadow. It's a projection of you. You are reality. So it cannot do anything. It cannot validate you. It's a dead world. Neville Goddard said that this is a world of the dead. Why? Because it's already manifested, right? It has already been materialized from the potential of all that is. But if you seek another reality, you cannot. It's already manifested. This script is already written. You choose a new script. How you do that? By fourth dimensional thinking, fourth dimensional imagination. You go to the causal realm and you ignore everything that happens here. And I have given you 2 examples from my life, and there are so many examples, I cannot list everything. But in every single of those examples, the 3D, well, not all the time, sometimes it was instant for some things, but often 3D was showing me things that nothing is changing. And I get so many questions like, bro, I've been doing this for so long, but nothing is changing. Well, that's your admission. You are going back, you are contradicting your state of being. You are contradicting your imaginal acts. You are contradicting all the work that you have done to shift within. You shift within and you seek nothing in this world. It's a dead world. It will not fulfill you. It will automatically shift to the new script where you already have what you want. This is how it works. You are not changing anything in this world. This is why I often get questions like, my specific person, we have been in no contact, or this. They will give me all the story of how it will never happen. But you are giving me the story of a script that is already written. You move to a new script where none of that exists. Your story doesn't even exist, right? For example, when I was in Malaysia and I was imagining I'm in Russia, there was no path towards Russia in front of me. I did not have a clue how I was going to get here. There was no path. But what did I do? Right? I let go of that story and I assumed the new story, and the new story has ways and means of fulfillment. Right? It naturally shifts to this new script which is already written. If it's written, that means it is written with perfection. The whole path is already written as well towards fulfillment, right? The bridge of incidents that Neville Goddard talks about. So the whole thing is written. So stop thinking about how and when, stop repeating the old story, because repeating the old story is not fourth dimensional thinking. You are a slave to the 3D, right? You are not ignoring 3D, you are crediting 3D with reality, the whole of it, right? You are giving the whole power to the 3D. Well, how can it shift from there? Right? You tell me. When you solidify it, when you speak about it, when you give it the entire reality, how can you go fourth dimensionally and manifest something that is not yet so-called here? Because it's in the potential of a new reality, right? The new and better reality, the desired reality is within you, is here. You are reality. All it takes is an assumption and shifting and imagining, and then not contradicting yourself and not going back on your word. So back to the real question of ignoring reality, you must understand why you must ignore reality. And it's not even ignoring, it's about not crediting it with reality, like only this what I see is all that is and that's it, right? If that's it, then what are you doing here on a channel that talks about spiritual stuff, right? We have established that this is a shadow, it's a projection of something that is fundamentally more real. What is real even? Real is unchanging, forever existing, unchangeable, right? That's the awareness of being of God. That's what God is. The awareness of being that is forever, will exist forever and always has been, and is unchanging awareness of being. Everything else in the world of effects is materials, is a change, it changes. So it's not really real. It's your awareness of being that is real, and in that awareness of being you can imagine anything, literally anything, right? And once you imagine it, first of all, imagine it from first person doing an action, right? Don't just daydream like watching a movie or something, or wouldn't it be nice? No, you are there, right? When I was walking in that flat, I was literally walking in that flat in my imagination that I am there, I'm walking, and I'm now the owner. And this is what I do. I have a habit of walking around in wherever places I have lived. It's just my habit, I do that. So I naturally did that in my flat. So you do that now in the now moment, and you imagine it, and then when you are done with it, don't say that now where is it? This is a dead world. It will not validate you or show you anything. It will shift into the new reality automatically when you stop looking and you assume that when you realize that you are the real reality within. It's your internal reality is the real reality, because you are source, right? You are reality. So we are not in essence ignoring anything. We are just selecting from the infinite potential what we would like to experience now, and understanding that this is what we see is already manifested, is already a manifested script or a reality, a parallel reality. It cannot change or show you anything new, right? The new reality comes from within, and it automatically will shift you into a new reality where what you want already exists naturally. And so this is how revision works, right? Some people say, ask me about revision, like how does that work? And there is like misconception that you are changing your past. No, you are changing nothing. That past exists and it will forever exist. This is what Neville Goddard talked about in his lecture, I think called states, right? Like all states exist like cities, right? The city of New York exists right now. The city of London exists right now. And I am the spiritual entity who will move through it, have the experience of that state, that city, and then I will leave. But the city exists. The city will always exist, right? Just like that, the state of poverty exists, the state of wealth exists, the state of love exists, and the state of lovelessness exists. They are permanent states of being, because God is infinite and God is like forevermore, right? Forever, and all that is. So those states exist. You are not changing your past. That past where something terrible happened to you exists. You are just moving into a new timeline or a potential reality where that past no longer exists. I often share the story of one from Neville Goddard's lectures, where a woman fell from a swing while in childhood, and she had a terrible back injury, and it was not getting fixed. She did all the 3D world stuff. She was trying to change this reality by the 3D, which is already manifested, where she has a broken back. She is identified with the identity that is broken, right? So nothing was changing. Then she realized from Neville Goddard revision, she revised the scene. She swung on the swing and got off of it normally, and finally she felt that she never felt like it was a normal day of swinging on a swing, and she was done with it. And then all of a sudden that pain was gone like it never existed, right? And I personally can tell you that there were states of being of mine in the past that I can no longer even relate with. I feel like it is no, that was another version of me, right? I cannot even, I have to muster up great courage and imagination, and just like I would imagine a new state, I have to imagine that thing again to actually relate with that version of me. It's as if that no longer exists, or it never existed. So this is how you will feel when you shift reality, right? This is how revision works. It shifts you. Of course, you are awareness, so you will always be aware of it. You will know that it happened. You carry that memory with you, but you will not be able to emotionally relate with it, as if it never happened. So you are changing nothing in reality. This is how you can ignore it, right? You can ignore reality by realizing that first of all, it can give you nothing new because it's dead world. It's already manifested from the potential. It will show you nothing new, right? You will shift into a new reality where it is already a fact, where you have everything. So second, stop repeating the story of this world, the old world, like, oh, my SB did this to me, or we are no contact, or I have been rejected, or this has happened. Stop that. Repeat the new story that I already am that, I already have that, it is done, I am there. Imagine it, and then don't contradict it, don't go back on your word, and everything will automatically shift, because you are reality. What you say, what you imagine, and what you decide goes. So this is why ignoring reality, once you ignore reality, you will get everything you want, because everything you want exists not in reality. 3D is not reality, you are reality. So you can safely ignore the dead world and go within and sustain it, and boom, your projection changes. You are the projector, so when you change the source, the projection changes and you get what you want. So if anybody wants to work with me one-on-one, the link is in the description. Or if you want to join the membership, where I do weekly live streams on every Saturday, I answer all your questions. You can hop on a call with me live there, and you can ask me anything and I will answer. So this is it for this video. Until next time, bye bye.